Hey warriors, welcome to On the Mat. So glad to have you here with me today. And we have an extra special treat. Kevin Clifford is here to add his music-ing to your keyboard-ing. So thank you, Kevin Clifford. Thank you. So for you, I have prepared a conscious yoga-ing, so a mindful movement practice that started off as I was talking with Kevin and discussing some of his issues with tendonitis in the past and overuse. So it started out as a wrist therapy kind of yoga, and then expanding on that, the reason that we tend to get injured is because we let our minds wander, and either we're overusing something, we're using muscles or thoughts or parts that aren't necessary. So I thought I'd brought in the practice to be just a more mindful practice. So if you do nothing else today, it's just pay attention to what your body's telling you, what your mind is telling you that you need right now, and kind of look for space and things that you, places that you don't need to be firing up, and let go. So we're going to start. Please be sure to have props nearby. Bricks will be handy and helpful. I'll show you a few things, especially if your wrists are bothering you. Even a chair or something to elevate if you're not on your wrist today. I'm sitting on a blanket, Kevin's sitting on a pillow. It just helps release your hips. So if you're struggling to sit up, try that. You can sit on your bricks as well. And just settle in. We're going to take a few breaths to ground. So inhaling through the nose, exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. One more. So take a few breaths, just slow and smooth through the nose, not forcing, not trying to do anything, and just observe. Observe what's ever in your experience. Any sights, sounds, sensations, thoughts, aromas. And just be present with whatever is there. Whether you feel discomfort in areas or joy, sadness, any emotions, just let them be. Bring your awareness to your breath a little more intentionally now. And with a little inspiration from Thich Nhat Hanh, we're going to repeat. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. To just observe, breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. As my in-breath grows deep, my out-breath grows slow. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I feel at ease. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I release. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present, moment, wonderful moment. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. So just one more breath here to set that intention to be present, and just coming back to that breath whenever you need it. Beautiful. And as we start to move, the practice is going to be on the more gentle side today, but we're still going to move, and please honor where you are today. So being present, know where your intelligence will tell you where you need to be. So we're just going to start moving the breath a little more deliberately. Inhaling, exhaling, drawing back. Inhaling, heart open, hands can be on the knees. And exhaling, drawing back. And I'm going to give Kevin the option whenever he wants to join in with the movement. He can do so. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then take those arms up in prayer. Circle those wrists around. Begin to wake them up. Take them through the center. Clear that space again, circling around your wrist. One more. Beautiful. So while we're here again, take that anytime you can. Root down a little bit more, taking the breath in and root down through your seat. Exhale, gentle hug and lift on that pelvic floor. Help press the breath out and elongate the spine a little bit more. And we're going to warm up the neck a little bit with some somatic stretching. So you don't want to overly stretch anything ever, but with this it's very gentle. So you're going to exhale, chin to chest, and then over to the left ear, and just a gentle nod. So you're not tugging and pulling, it's just a gentle nod, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Breathing. So be inhaling your ear to your shoulder, exhaling chin to chest. And then take the chin down and around. So right ear to right shoulder. And again, this is more of a somatic release than a stretch. It's reprogramming your brain and your muscles to release. That gentle. Chin back down and around over to the left again. This time, if you want to take it a little further, you can take your left hand and place it gently on that right ear. And that same little nod. So again, you're not tugging, you're not pressing with your left hand, just a gentle pressure. And just feel that release coming down the right side. Inhale the arm, release. Again, now chin comes down and over to the right. So take the right arm and place it gently on the left ear. So using the breath, again, that's a wonderful way to be in the moment. Observing the breath, observe generally around your body as well. Are you holding on anywhere needlessly? Release again. Back over to the other side. One more time. Inhale, the left arm up. So you can stay here if you want to take it a little bit deeper. Extend through the right arm. Again, just so gently. That nod. You can even pretend the breath is moving the body, so you can't move unless you inhale and exhale. And exhale. So one more. Release. Let go. And I'm going to take the left arm, take that over, the right arm to left ear. Extend the left arm. Again, if it's working. And then release that. Give those shoulders up, back and around, up, back and around. And Kevin also has a little surprise with some recorded music, so feel free whenever you want to hit that, or if you want to play a little more. This is kind of a free spirit as we move and let the music help release things for you. Beautiful. Now, so we're going to take the arms, and you know what? Before we do that, give those legs a break, because we've been sitting the same way for quite a while now. So flex, point, circle your ankles. I say we're placing some extra focus on the wrists today, but it's still an overall total body practice. So we want to make sure we address mind, body, and spirit. So this time, if you want to come back the other, if you were crossed or if you had one foot in front of the other, place the opposite this time. You're going to take the hands and clasp and take round through the back, open up the back body, and then extend and lift the arms up. Whatever up is for you. It doesn't have to be all the way back by your ears. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. And then invert your hands so you get the opposite kind of stretch. So knuckles are facing out this time. Palms are facing towards you. Beautiful. So one more breath here. Feel that back body opening as you come in. And then this time, reach it up and circle around, clear the space. Now, I'm going to take the arms all the way out, extend. Notice if your shoulders draw up into your ears. Relax them, don't shove them down, but just relax them down into their sockets and extend through the fingers. I'm going to flex and press through the palms, extend through the fingers, and then fingers pointing down. So extend and flex. Beautiful. Again, do this on your own abilities. You can resist the tendency to totally lock out your joints. You don't want to put more stress. Okay, and then both palms up. You're going to rotate the right arm like you're opening a door, and then rotate the left. Beautiful. And take your left hand and give your little pinky on the left, your right hand, and give the pinky on the left a little stretch. Use the breath. Beautiful. And then just walk down your fingers. So the ring finger. Being mindful of the rest of your body. Are you kind of hunching over? Are you still letting the breath flow, elongating through the crown? When you get to the thumb, place your left hand on top of the right, and just gently extend the thumb out to the side. And then release that. And at any time, also feel free to linger if it's feeling really good. You can take a few more breaths or come out and give yourself a pause sooner. So hands back out, rotate the left, rotate the right, and then give the left side a little love. So extend the pinky. Again, being mindful of the sensations that are arising. Is it too much? Do you need to back off? Do you want to rock it a little? Movement. You know, I like my release and resist, or resist and release movements. So, and when you wander over to the thumb, right hand on top of left, and just give that thumb a little guidance to the right. Beautiful. Shake it out when you're ready. And give yourself a hug and open. Crisscross the other way and hug and open. And now we're going to come to all fours. So this is where I like the bricks to elevate the earth a little bit. If your knees are bothering you, you can put some extra padding underneath, or you can roll up your mat or a blanket. Carefully come off your tower there. Right. So traditional cueing for a tabletop, hands and knees, shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. However, if you are having wrist issues, this might not be so wonderful for you. So I like to back off so your shoulders don't have to be directly over your wrists. Already feels much better to me. Spread your fingers, and if the bricks aren't working for you, no need to use them. So no matter where you are, spread your palms as wide as you can, and you want to grip into the mat with your finger pads. So this will help develop some strength and flexibility in your hands as well, and take some pressure off your wrist. So bend your elbows, give a little play there, and then exhale, draw your belly button up. So, and to a cat. Inhale, bend again. You don't want to lock out through the joints. So just a little cat and cows. And then we're going to switch this up a little bit. So draw your booty back to a child's. Give it an inhale. Scoop yourself up to a cat. So arching, and then round back over to your dog. Draw back to your child's. Slink back up to that cat, or the cow first, sorry. And then cow. So as you come back into the child's one more time, and then cat. So if you bend, you can really press from the earth, or not so much. And then cat one more time. And this time with child's, just take a pause here. And breathe in and breathe out. You can give your wrist a little squeeze. So that helps make some space and release. So a lot of times, even with yoga, and we were talking about overuse injuries and things, whether you're an athlete, a musician, painter, yoga, we're always flexing and doing the same thing. So countering that sometimes with some different kinds of movements. So give your wrists a break. And if, again, I mentioned before, if you are off your wrist today, totally, you can use a chair anytime we're on. I'm going to pretend I have a chair. So cat and dog in a chair. So you're totally off your wrist. Right? So, okay. Back up to all fours. So again, either with or without bricks, you choose. Extend the right leg back. Little play in the elbows. Draw in and up on the pelvic floor, that lower belly, and then bring your knee in towards your chest. Exhale. Inhale it back out. You can either tap the floor or extend up. Again, depends on how much you want to work. It depends on how much effort. Bring it back in again. Exhale. Inhale it. Tap the toe or extend up from that booty. And then if you need to squeeze out your wrist again, go ahead and do that. Rotate. And back up. So I'm going to do a little wave here with the spine. So draw back like you're going to go into a child's, and then lift up on your belly and wave your spine longer. Extend the left leg out now. And then exhale it in, knee toward nose. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. Inhale it out. One more in. And one more out. Awesome. And then bring it down. Take a breath. Now curl your toes under and extend your booty up to a down dog. Excuse me. So resist the urge to really dump out in those shoulders. Just keep your shoulders relaxed down and in their sockets. Inhale, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, and release. Nice belly breath. One more time. Let's flow this a little gently. I'm going to come back down to tabletop. Knees come down. And bring it to a cat. A dog. And then a cat. Back up to down dog. Drop those knees. Bring your booty back to a child's. Scoop up to your cow. Curl your toes. And then back to the down dog. Yeah. Knees drop one more time. Tabletop. To child's. Use that breath. You can come through cow or just curl your toes and down dog. Let's take another Kali breath here. Inhale, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make a sound. And then walk those feet just under your hips. So just about halfway up. You can extend the bricks up or use your shins. Press and extend your spine. So booty comes back, lift. Beautiful. Take the booty back again. Bend into your feet or your knees and press into your feet and lift yourself up to a mountain. So take a couple breaths in mountain, and if you want to step out your feet a few times to get your natural alignment. So it's not necessarily parallel, and if you just let yourself march and the feet place down naturally, you can feel and mindfully just kind of let your feet settle where they naturally want to go. Okay, so one breath here, breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. So take a step back with the left foot. Beautiful. And we're going to just take a few breaths here. Inhale it up and exhale it down. So a high lunge. Your feet are on railroad tracks facing the same way as your knees. Beautiful. And then release. And take it over your left shoulder. Yeah. Wiggle out your hips. You can either use your bricks or you can be in the air or on your legs. Okay, so extend through the hips, then come back to center. Bring it up. And we're just going to take this over to the other side. So magically, step your foot up, back to mountain. Yeah, beautiful. And take a pause here. Step back with your right leg this time. Yeah, I'm going to do some now. Okay. And so you're going to bend down. So that high lunge, let that back knee bend a little. If you want to flip around so you could see, by all means, go ahead and do that. Yeah. So try not to overly do anything here. So you want to, as you come down, let that back leg bend and release. Beautiful, one more. And then extend it out and fold over that front leg. So we're going to roll over the shoulder again, come back to the center. Beautiful. Inhale it up. Exhale to a temple. Take the right arm over the left and either backs of hands or palm to palms, or just give yourself a hug. So there's your, okay, open that back body and you're going to wave it. Yeah, wave it to the music. Kind of feel like that serpent. Take it. So let's switch this up to the other side. So left arm over right and wave it. Snake charmer. All right, back up to the center. Open that up. And we're going to flip back over. And either with or without bricks, come down. And you'll see how the bricks will come in handy in a moment. Inhale, exhale, release. You know, we're just going to bring the knees down for a little more wrist love here. So I have another counter kind of stretch. You can do this on hands and knees. Take the right hand and the back of the hand you're going to face down. Yeah. So the further back you come, the more intense this is. So I recommend to start with your shoulder kind of way past your hand. And then maybe you draw back and forward and back. See how that feels. This is a bend that we don't typically do, and you get a nice stretch along the forearm. And release that. Whether you're on a keyboard all day or you're yoga-ing or drumming, so that gives you a nice little release. And let's do the other side. So again, line yourself up so you're really not putting much pressure initially. So test it out. So you can draw it back just slightly, and you don't want to go past the point at which your arm wants to bend. So stop before that. And you never want to go to pain. So just a gentle sensation. Release that. So get that energy flowing back in the wrist. And they'll show you one more version. So you can throw these in anywhere. So you're going to take the fingers to the midline this time. And the same. And another trick is tenting your fingers. So rather than flexing your wrist and putting your palm down, you can make a little tent with your fingers and use the finger pads on that other hand for the support. So play with this and release it when you're ready. Always release it when you're ready. And then we'll do the other side. So you can tent your fingers for support on the right hand. Take that the left fingers in. Beautiful. Come back to the breath, back to your awareness. If you started wandering, release that. Beautiful. So let's take this down. Again, this practice goes so fast. You can face me this time and I'll face you just because why not? We'll just do a little release before we take it down to a Shavasana. We're going to take both feet out, and you can sit on a blanket for this too, or not. I'm going to show you with. If you're more comfortable elevated, you could sit on the blanket if the pillow's too elevated. So take the right leg in, and this left leg can be bent, whatever's comfortable. It doesn't have to be straight. You could start out bent and get a little straighter. So we're just going to wave over. So again, you have to pay attention to you and what your body, if you're like, yeah, I want to bend. Don't force it. So again, the resist and the release kind of seduces your body to open on its own terms. And then whenever you feel like, yeah, this is a spot I want to explore, maybe you breathe into it and then notice again, whatever shape you are, is there somewhere that you just don't need to be using? Is there some part of your body, some space in your mind that you can clear and let go? So we'll take that up when you're ready and switch. So again, bent, straight, a combo. You can flex, you can point. This is your creation. So make it work for you. You can use bricks also as support. So like the bricks to help elongate your spine so you're not reaching and struggling to get to the floor, or bend your leg again. Beautiful. So do one more little pause, and whatever shape you want to pause in, or keep moving it. So we're going to take that up. Again, feel free to linger. We're going to take the legs in either to cobbler, so butterfly, the soles of your feet can come together, and you can play a little here. And we're going to do one more little wrist thing before we take this all the way down. So you can stay in this cobbler pose and take a lotus. So the pinkies and the thumbs are together in the lotus mudra. So it's very, they're open here. And then you're just going to rotate your wrists around each other and come back to that lotus. So take the backs of the hands and then find that lotus again. So I'm going to show you from here. Backs. Don't think about it too much. Just feel it and rotate those wrists and use the breath. Anytime you can close your eyes and take your focus more internal, go ahead and do that. We'll do one more and then reverse this. So come towards you, backs of the hands go together, around, and then back. Yeah, back around. Sometimes it's just fun to watch it too. It's the little things in life. Yeah. Back around. Awesome. Okay. So this is the part in the party that it can offer if you want to pause, and if there's any other stretches or things you want to do, go ahead and do them. Get ready for relaxation. So you have the choice here if you want to. We're going to get more music. So all you need to do is lie down in a comfortable, reclined, or sitting, whatever's comfortable, and release. Let go. Listen to the music for the next moment or two. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And whatever is coming into contact with the earth, allow it to surrender and just root in a little bit more. Come back to that conscious breathing, conscious being. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. As you breathe out, breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. As my in-breath grows deep, my out-breath grows slow. Breathing in, I'm calm. Breathing out, I feel at ease. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I release. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release. Present moment, wonderful moment. And just as long as you have the time and the desire, be here with your breath and just allow yourself to continue to observe that beautiful rhythmic exchange, the ebb and flow. As you absorb the vibration of the music, I'd like to thank Kevin Clifford for being here with us today and sharing his music. So be sure to check out the playlist, the special On the Mat playlist from Spotify too. Thank you so much. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.
So, Jeannie, it says CEO Freedom to Live LLC. Is that good?
That's good.
Okay. Perfect. So we're going to do a sound check soon.
Okay.
The teleprompter's not on. No. Beautiful. Hi. Jeannie, Lauri, Jeannie.
Hi, how are you? Have a great show. Had to get a hug.
Thank you. Thank you for the hug. Why am I so fixated on this?
Just back up for you.
Okay, thank you. I know. Do you see my boobs here? Jeannie Muhammad is a global happiness exhibition out there. Yes. Yes, so grateful that's not too long. Thank you. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Does Jeannie need to do a check? Okay, Jeannie, can you please count to 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We good?
She's a little bubbly.
Okay. They're just checking something.
5, George. Cinco.
It's going to be great.
It is. See how this flows. While we're waiting, anything else happen today?
No, well, I have another meeting with a friend after this, another Zoom call with someone that I haven't spoken to in a while that I'm excited about catching up with her and I have a friend and also I'm going to want to talk to you. I'm editing a book that they have written
Okay.
and they're going to be looking for a publisher.
Okay.
So something that I would want